What's going on, guys? It's Nathan here. Today I'm gonna be doing just a simple Minecraft world tour. So this is kind of a uh, an Italian-based um, survival world that I did completely without any, cheating or whatever. And I'll give you a quick overview. I'll just fly up really high over here, and you can see this is kind of the layout. We have like a little forested area on this tip of the southern tip of the island. We have my house, which is right here, a main building, and some other stuff going on here in front of our long beach. So I'm just gonna give you a little tour. The sun's going down. I have some nice shaders. Oh, there's a little zombie pigman just roaming around inside the buildings, but that's totally fine. Alright, so I'll start with my nether portal. This is where the nether portal is. This is where you come into. I have this beach over here. You can see it's very nice. You have the very peaceful shaders. If you have a good angle, you kind of can see like a very serene kind of vibe I'm going for. These two buildings here are empty, kind of like apartment slash, beachfront buildings. They could be like commerce or residential. There's not really much in there. It's really more for the look, but I think it really just makes this area feel a lot more homey and welcoming. And you have a pretty nice view of I think it's the western or eastern. I think it's the western beach or eastern beach. I'm not really sure. And then here we have kind of the main road right here. This is the Capitol building right over here. I kind of was inspired by a mix of Greco-Roman architecture. We still have domes, but we have kind of this large pillar thing, and also it's based off the Tivoli fountain in Rome, Italy. We're gonna go inside, and I'll show you a little bit more about that. But first, I'm gonna show you this kind of residential-ish commercial area. So we have four buildings that are pretty identical. These two are identical, and these two are identical. In each building, I have a different purpose, and here I have a museum. In here, I have kind of a school area. Here we have this really cool looking kind of office space that I set up to be pretty empty, and then over here is going to be like a mall. And then this is going to be probably the coolest thing right here is I made a working poker game in Minecraft. Now you're going to think, like, how does that work? Like, how does that work? I can go into more detail about it in another video, but basically, I did map art with every single card, all 52 of them, so you can do the math here. It's about 52, including the 5 that would be right there. And you can see I did kind of a map art for every single one of these cards, right? So I have 10 of spades, jack, queen, king, ace, and I named it each. And I based this off of Steve, off queen, off the jack, and off the 10. And I have more of, obviously, from ace to 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And I have a little sorting system here that's very fun. And I've actually been able to play like a version of poker or go fish or what have you with those cards. Over here in this orange building right here is our indoor farm. Basically, I have a small but very compact and efficient way for me to get food. We have wheat on this floor. On the floor underneath it, I believe we have potatoes. Yep, we have potatoes. On this floor, we have carrots for my golden carrots. And then here I just have a mix of everything else. If I need pumpkins or watermelon, sugarcane, bamboo, cocoa beans, chorus fruit, all that is there. Yeah, and so you can go up to the top, and that was kind of this half of the island. Now we're going to go into the Capitol building I was talking to you about. So right here, we have kind of these two wings. On this wing and that wing, we just have like kind of empty office space rooms that I thought were kind of good for like administration and like whatever you need. And then in this main hall right here, we have the Senate room. So we have the dome right in the center. We have the flags everywhere. And we have like kind of these senator seats that you can kind of sit on and kind of like, have a little meeting. And then we have the head chair, if you would. Sit right here, kind of dictate the meeting, right, with a little cool, pretty basic but cool lever, if you're speaking or not speaking. Yeah, so it's pretty cool. It's also the same on this side, other office buildings. And then over here, I have a map slash military room. Over here, I have mapped out kind of the entire island, if you will. You can kind of see what it looks like from the top. We have that forested area. We cover this top half. We're in this building right now. Right there, we cover this bit. There's really not much else going on. I have a larger map of the largest scale possible, and if you can see, we're right there, and there's a pretty large world that, we're a part of. Yeah, and so I have kind of like a little base stuff going on over there. Um, right over here, we're gonna go to this building. Actually, is the bank. I made it to be pretty secure. It has several layers of obsidian guarding it, from TNT or whatever. Obviously, we have, it's mainly for show, of course, but we have a vault and there's chests in there. We also have some like bank, note office stuff and information. We have the fronts. And we have these signs. There's no hidden doors or anything behind the signs. I know some you might think, oh, maybe there's a hidden door behind the bank stuff, but no, not really. And then right over here, I have kind of a future planned residential area. These are all outlines of houses, very large and wealthy houses that I'm going to make, kind of like this main house over here. If you have seen my videos before, you might have seen me build the villager trading. I guess I call it a trading port, but basically it's just a room full of villagers from Fletchers to farmers to blacksmiths to masons to mending librarian villagers. All sorts of villagers you could have in there are basically in there. I have a little bit of a villager farm that isn't on right now, so that's why you see kind of less iron golems than you would see normally. And then lastly, we have my house, which we're walking up right now. This is probably the best house I've ever made in survival. Yeah, I'm gonna eat this golden carrot. So basically, I kind of wanted to have a very nice manner with a beautiful view. So right here is when, obviously when the sun sets or when the moon sets, you have a very nice view that I don't plan to get obstructed anytime soon. I have a very nice pool with, the kind of ocean pattern. I don't actually, what is this exactly called? It's called, yeah, blue glazed terracotta. Oh, whoops. So definitely has a nice ocean view and like feel to it. This whole area. Over here is, oh, there's some phantoms going on over there. This is my kitchen. I have my, my TV. My cat likes to sit somewhere over here. Oh, there he is. Hi. Over here I have my kitchen, the bartender stuff. I have all my storage in here. Very, not in a storage system, but very organized. You have whatever items that are kind of categorized together. And then I have my enchantment table. I also have a little fish tank right in the center of the house. Enchantment table, my own map room. And then we'll go to the second floor of this building right here. We have also another mini bar. We have a pool table I found online that I really like the design of. Nice. You can see the pool cues and the pool ball. We have our little DJ setup where we have quite a lot of discs here, a lot of cat, and a decent amount of 13. Here I have some memorial stuff there. I have a little storage room that I never use. And then I guess a little set table, I guess, for quote-unquote poker. That's just really more for filling up a space. I have my bedroom. And then lastly, I have kind of my fun clothing room that I like to make. And yeah, that's kind of the entire island tour. There are actually other cities on this world. If you would like me to give you a tour of those, please let me know. I'd love to do that. But yeah, that's basically it. It's very pretty at night. I'm gonna do one last look at night. That's so pretty. Looks very nice. Obviously the pavement has a lot of redstone lamps, but it's just to obviously keep from any mobs from spawning. It's a very safe city, very pretty, and yeah. Alright, so I hope you enjoyed that little Minecraft world tour, or I guess city tour. It's not the entire world quite yet. There's still a lot more that I could show you. If you do want to see more, just let me know, and I'll see you guys around.